What's going on, boys and girls? This is BBD with BBD TV, the biggest Tennessee Volunteers fan on YouTube. And you're watching the two Irish brothers. Shout out to the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Go Vols!
How's it going, everyone? I am Indy Sean 45.
I'm Irish Benjamin 57.
And together, the two of us make up this little ordeal called the Two Irish Brothers Show. Now, you guys know the drill. Hit the subscribe tab in the bottom right-hand corner. Hit the like and or the dislike tab. Helps with the algorithm. And make sure to leave your comments in the comment box or the comment section below. And also the two trips that we've been promoting for Irv Smith to Ireland next year and for Vince Rizzuto in Philadelphia this year for Notre Dame Boston College. Those will be in the description box below if you guys have interest in checking those out. And man, how about this, Ben? We are full of videos this week. This is unusual for us.
Yep.
I think
working overtime.
Working overtime, taking care of business.
Yep.
Okay. Sean, shut up with the singing right now. It's the Two Irish Brothers Overload Week, man.
Yeah.
So I hope all of you guys appreciate it out there. Now, before we get to business with the topic of this video, which you guys can tell already, Ben and I have a huge announcement that we'd like to make. Don't know if you guys caught any of this or not, but we have a little thing that we want to do for all of you guys, our viewers. Now, every plateau that Ben and I hit on this show, we are going to give back to you, the fans. Isn't that right, Ben?
Mm-hmm.
And so Ben and I have been talking about this. Right now, as it stands, we are at around, I think, 447 subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys can help get us to 500 subscribers, Ben and I will start giving out prizes. And we're going to hold a contest for a couple different prizes. We still have to discuss what those prizes are going to be, but one for sure is going to be a cash prize. Another might be, I don't know. I was thinking we're going to have to sit down and talk about this, Ben, but I was thinking maybe some custom t-shirts or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Something like that.
So that's how much we appreciate you guys who have subscribed to us and have supported us these past couple of years and helping us get to this point, even though it's not much. But if you guys continue to help us grow, every plateau, we will do something for you guys. Because we appreciate you that much and all that you've done for us in supporting our show here. So, with that said, into this video's topic, and we're kind of late to the bus on this, but hey, we've got a lot to do outside of the show, but we're going to offer our opinion on it. So, Ben, as everybody knows by now, it has been made official that the college football playoff, they have officially decided to expand to a 12-team playoff format. The report says in 2026, but they're looking to do it as early as 2024. And, I know there's a lot of people that complain about this, myself personally, and I can't speak for you, but I think it's exciting.
Oh, I'm so excited. So excited.
It's
so excited.
It's going to open up the doors to, the good thing about this is it's going to eliminate a lot of, like slack off stuff.
Yeah.
Slack off. Yes. A lot of stuff like that. It's going to, maybe discourage guys from sitting out bowl games and stuff like that. But that's just the start of it. The bottom line is we're having a 12-team playoff. So really nobody can complain anymore.
No, it's not oh, well, if UCF had made it, or if, no, it's none of that. And it's exciting. 12 teams. It looks like there's going to be like a home field advantage situation, which is awesome. That's the way it should be. Playing on actual college campuses as opposed to being in neutral field sites like that we've seen in these former college football playoffs. I think it's absolutely great. If you want to play the actual, national championship in a neutral field, sure. But, opening round and even, semifinals and stuff, I think should be home field advantage. So I'm excited. People go, oh, well, look at some of these teams that just gotten absolutely blown out. Don't you think that this is going to be terrible for the sport? I don't think so. I think it's going to put a lot more pressure on some of these schools that would dominate most teams to not just one and done. You get one chance and you're in or you're out. I think it's, you're bam, 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 or, you're done. So I think it's exciting.
I forget who it was that just said it in a video that I watched recently. Maybe it was Golden Blue Dude. I'm not sure. Maybe it was somebody else, but somebody said blowouts are happening already in these big playoff games. So what's the difference? What does it really matter? Blowouts are already happening in a 4-team playoff. Is it really going to be shocking if it happens in a 12-team? No. This just gives more teams a chance. And like I said, nobody can complain anymore because there's 12 spots open. So, and also what you said about the semifinals, they could still do that in the current format if they wanted to.
Yeah.
Could they still use 2 of the NY6 bowls for the semifinal games? Yeah, sure. I wouldn't have a problem with it. But if they wanted to do the home field advantage on college campuses, which could be pretty tough in the wintertime, but then again, football's an outdoor sport anyway. So I'd be fine with either one.
That'd be a lot of fun.
If I was able to go to it, I'd go. I mean, I don't know if I've ever told this on camera before, but I was at the Chicago Bears Dallas Cowboys Monday night game back in, what was it, 2013, 2014, when they retired Mike Ditka's number at halftime. The temperature in that game was like -13, and everything in that stadium was covered in ice. Okay, I was wearing like 3 sweatshirts, a hoodie, a freaking overcoat, snow pants, 3 pairs of pants, 3 pairs of socks, everything, you name it.
Yeah.
So I've braved it. I have braved it. I don't know if you have been, but
I've done it once. I've done a game very, very cold once.
It's an interesting experience, I can tell you that much.
It's a very interesting experience.
So anyway, getting back to the playoff expansion itself here. Now, I don't know if they've officially decided how they're going to work that out as far as like where they're going to play the games, if it's going to be on the team's campuses or just what. But one thing is for sure, there's going to be 6 automatic bids and 6 wild cards. So those 6 bids would probably be the Power 5 conference winners, probably the highest group of 6 or a group of 5 maybe, and then of course you got the automatic bids, which are wild card, or the wild card bids, which are at larges as we know them.
Yeah.
So now,
if you go by like last year, if we would have done it like the 12 team last year, and this is College Football Playoff Edits gets the credit for this graphic that I'm looking at. The 4 teams that get buys would have been Alabama, the SEC champion, Baylor, the Big 12 champion, Michigan, the Big 10 champion, and then this one was really interesting. They took, since they were the higher of the 2 champions, Cincinnati, which was the champion of the American Conference, instead of Utah, which was the Pac-12 champion, and had them get the bye week. And then Utah was in the opening rounds. So, yeah, that would be crazy and fun. I think it would be a lot of fun, and it gives more props, in my opinion, to the conference winners of these stronger conferences. And then these littler teams get an opportunity. But in this graphic, the only non-Power 5 school is Cincinnati. Everybody else in this is a Power 5 school. Well, and I guess Notre Dame, because Notre Dame's in this, but they're an independent.
If this playoff format, who knows what they're going to do with it? Do you think it could force Notre Dame's hand anymore into joining a conference, or do you think it gives us more of an advantage to be able to stay independent?
That's a very good question. And
I've been wondering this since Friday, and I'm not sure.
I really don't know. I think if it was a situation where, like, the College Football Playoff Committee came out and said, if you're independent, there's no chance you would ever get a first-round bye, then I think that does maybe force Notre Dame's hand a little bit. But if they had an opportunity to get a first-round bye as an independent, depending on ranking, like we saw with Cincinnati, since they were the higher-ranked team between them and Utah, even though they were in a weaker conference, then I think Notre Dame stays independent.
See, because I know at one point when they were just talking about this being an idea of 12 teams, they were saying that only the top 4 conference champions would get the first round bye in a 12-team playoff. But of course, that was just a discussion. They obviously didn't vote on it. They voted against that. So, again, at this point in time, I don't know if they've made any official announcements other than the six teams get an automatic bid, which are the conference champions. 6 teams are wild cards or at-larges, however you want to call them. That's all that I know. But as far as I know, I think they're going to be meeting sometime this week. I think Tuesday they met, and we're recording this earlier, so we'll find out then. We'll find out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's exciting nonetheless, in my opinion. Totally exciting. Can't wait. I think there'll be hiccups the first year, but you can only improve from year one, and I can't wait.
Well, we talked about this when it was first announced, and there's going to be flaws in any system, but I think this you'll see a lot less flaws.
Yeah,
because more teams are getting an opportunity, and all I can say is with if there's only one group of 5 team in that scenario that you just pointed out, then I guess to all those group of 5 teams, try to schedule stronger non-conference opponents. I guess I don't know.
Yeah,
but I guess we're still a couple years from this yet, at the very least, if they start in 2024. But all I know is this is exciting for college football, and it should be a lot of fun once it gets here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, big news for college football all around. Not really much to say about it because they still got to come up with a format and, for sure what's going to happen, where they're going to play the games and so on. But definitely a launching pad in the right direction.
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be incredible.
So, a lot of fun. And with that said, I have nothing else to add to the subject. Ben, do you?
Nope. I got nothing.
Same here. So again, everyone, like I said at the start of the video, Ben and I, we're going to give back to you guys if you can help us reach our next plateau, which is 500 subscribers. Again, these 2 years, we appreciate all of you guys who have supported us and had our backs, watch us, and we just hope we give you a good show every time. And we can't thank you guys enough for that. So on that note, I'm ND Sean 45.
I am Irish Benjamin 57.
And as we always say, good night, God bless, and go Irish.
Go Irish.